As part of my series and playlist on my bunion surgery, I'm going to show you all the exercises I've been doing that I was first given by my doctor and then given by my physical therapist. Hi everyone, this is GloryB from GloryB-TV, and today I'm going to show you in this video all the exercises that I'm doing. Some are painful, some are not, some were painful before, and now they're not painful anymore. So let's get started, starting with the first two exercises I was given by my doctor. The first exercise the doctor had me do was just to bend the toe down, the toe curl is what they call it, and then bend the toes up. And this hurt. It still kind of does hurt. It was my least favorite. You know, bend it down for a few seconds, bend it back for a few seconds, bend it down for a few seconds, bend it up for a few seconds. The next exercise I did do with my foot and ankle over the other knee. And this one is called toe flexion and extension. And I'm just going to use my hands to pull the toe down and then to extend it back. And pull it down and extend it back, and do that about 10 times. The rest of the exercises my physical therapist had me do. So whether, right now I'm on a little rug because the floor reflects the light back, but what he had me do is lift up the big toe for a few seconds and put it down. And then pick up the rest of the toes and put it down, except I'm sitting down while I'm doing this. No, I had to stand. So while I was standing, I would pick up the big toe and press the other toes down, put down the big toe and pick up the other little toes. So I was tending to walk on the outside of my foot and the heel, and he's trying to get me to work these other muscles that I'm avoiding because it's painful. So it was good to work with a physical therapist after this bunion surgery because he knows what pain is, the kind of pain to avoid and what pain is okay to press through. So I'm still picking up in the big toe and putting it down, and then the little toes and putting it down. For this next exercise, I'm actually going to take a piece of TheraBand that has a knot on the end, and I have to put it into a door and close it. And then stretch it. And what the physical therapist wanted me to do, if I can make sure I stay out of the camera, is stretch out the band and get my big toe on it and hold it in place. Now that it's been so many months since I had the surgery, it's easier for me to do this. But back when he first gave me this exercise, it was difficult for me to hold that toe in place, as you see, and I would accidentally let go because I didn't have a lot of strength. So then I just start over, stretch out the band, put my big toe on it, and hold it in place for, I don't know, 10 seconds, 30 seconds, as long as I could do it. And I just do it a few times until I don't even do this exercise anymore because I don't need to. But it was a really good exercise to get the toe to press down into the ground. For this next set of exercises, you will need a TheraBand. And I got this from my physical therapist, obviously. He cut a piece off. I have a knot in this end in my left hand, which I'll be using in the second of the 4 exercises to put into this door. And then the other end is tied into this loop. So I'm going to put it around my foot and pull the foot toward me. And this one is called, the long sitting ankle plantar flexion with resistance. And as I'm pulling the band toward me, I'm going to flex the foot down and back, down and back. And I'm going to do that about 20 times. You don't have to do it with a bare foot. You can have a sock on your foot for this one. So that's the first of the 4. Now for this one, I'm going to need a door. So I'm going to use my bathroom door for this. I turn the loop around and I'm going to take this knot and I'm going to open the bathroom door. So excuse me if I get in the way of the camera, and put it in there. Put the knot in and shut the door as far as I can. Then I'm going to pull my foot back and adjust the camera so that you can see what I'm doing. Now I'm going to stretch it as much as I can. This one is called the long sitting ankle dorsiflexion with anchored resistance. So you can see it's anchored. And I want to stretch it until my foot, I can feel a pull against my foot, and I'm just going to flex it back and forth about 20 times. For this third one, I'm actually going to put the knot on the left side of my right foot here and obviously I'm wearing a slipper, and pull it and stretch the band this way. This one is called the long sitting ankle eversion with resistance. So I'm going to pull on my left on the band until my foot has some resistance here. And I'm just going to flex it back and forth. You notice I'm not moving my ankle. So you don't want to be doing this. You just want to be moving the foot. And it's okay if it's bending a little bit. It doesn't have to be straight like a windshield wiper. But you do that 20 times. Now for this fourth one, using this same band, I now flipped it around so the knot is on this side of my foot. And I'm actually going to cross my left foot over and again pull this, and this one is a long sitting ankle inversion with resistance. So I'm pulling as much as I can to get some resistance in the band, and then do the windshield washer wiper motion again, not moving the ankle again, and do this 20 times. This exercise is called the forward T, and you're going to do it in a bare foot. Now, you can do it on a bare floor, or you can do it on carpet. My physical therapist said it's harder on carpet. I don't know about that, but that's what I have, and I have a mirror in front of me. I also have to hang on, but the idea is to get to the point where you can do this with your hands on your hips. I'm going to hold on to this table here, and what you're going to do is go forward like a T, just slowly, and slowly come up, and then go forward again and slowly come up. And you're going to do this 10 times, and you want to get it so that your back and your leg are like a flat table, so that your body is like the shape of a T. These next three exercises are all done together. The physical therapist didn't give them a name. My foot is just a bare foot on the ground, so I won't show you that because it's just barefoot on the ground. But he has me put this leg up, so I'm standing on one foot. This is very hard to do, and I typically need something to hold on to. It's just hard to film that with nothing to hold on to. But he has me start with my arms like a field goal, and I'm starting with nothing in my hands. But the idea is to graduate to holding 1 pound weights, 2 pound weights, or 3 pound weights. So I'm going to hold them up here, and I'm going to put my arms all the way up next to my ears and down to the goalpost position, and up and down, and do that 15 times. And after I'm done with 15, now staying on that foot again, I'm going to bend forward, but I'm going to change my position so that you can see what I'm doing. You can kind of see in the mirror behind me, but what I'm going to be doing is going back, bending the one leg, my foot leg, and having this leg in the air and being at an angle. And then the idea is to do these rows and do 15 of those on the one foot, and then remaining on the one foot, coming back up with that left knee in my case, and then taking my arms and doing 15 curls. So that's one set. Then I go back to goalpost arms, do 15 of these from goalposts to up by the ears, go back again into this position without falling. That's very hard to do. This is where it's good to hang on to something, and then do the rows. If you have to hold on to something, do, and just do rows with one arm, and after 15 of those, come back up, have this knee in the air, left knee in my case, and then do 15 curls. In order for the foot to heal well, it's really important to keep the calf stretched. So we have a few calf stretches to do last. These are easy to do. They don't hurt your foot really at all, and they're really important. For this first one, you're going to need a non-stretchy band, just something made out of fabric. This one is actually from an old robe. When I threw it out, I kept the strap. So you're going to hold the foot like this with the strap and cross it over your leg and then pull. And you want to feel a stretch in your calf, but you also want to feel that stretch all the way down, almost into your glute, really. You're going to hold that for 20 or 30 seconds. Then let go and then switch it over to the other side and pull again. Just get a different kind of calf stretch this time, just slightly different. And then I like to pull it back over to the side again and do another 20 or 30 seconds. I do all these calf stretches on both legs, by the way. I might as well have two lumbar calves. So for this one, this is more traditional calf stretch. You just lean against a wall or piece of furniture like I'm doing, and you straighten that back leg and bend the front leg, and you just stretch and hold. I like to hold it for 30 seconds. Just feel a really good stretch in that calf all the way down to the heel. Make sure you do those calf stretches. They're easy to do and so important to keeping a really healthy foot. Now you might have noticed that I was wearing some Kinesio tape. I have another video showing how I put that tape on and where I bought it. Just click over on the right side and I'll see you in the next video.